Tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Lock, son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Up next, it's our main event between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they'll surrender just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Hey, check that.
2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
This is Walker on 2nd. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Still has some space inside the 35. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Come on.
To the air, Milrow. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good.
No, no.
First down.
Here we go. Steady.
They give up the gut to Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Will also be gone.
19 away.
Brings up second and 11. At the 11.
Throwing here, Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go. Back.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, here's Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Hey! Chill. Away! Bombers! Away!
Throwing on first down, Nix. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they'll decline this and take the result. Back to the line they come, second down. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long.
Captain.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Sends this to the end zone. He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. Oh, that throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Oh, my son. 11, ready. My name is Hudson. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Away, away, away. Away. Captain, 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 captain.
They'll throw again. Knicks. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Ready.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Oh, my son. Go. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Knicks from the gun. Flush down out to his left. On the left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Oh, my son. Hey, bombers, bombers, bombers. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Shotgun snap to Knicks. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready. My name, Joe.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Brought in right side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, my son. Away. Ready. My name is Hudson.
Knicks to throw again. He connects downfield. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. You're good on the point after. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's his targets. That's Torrey Horton. Now he's past the 25. Take the lead on the first play of the drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10.
Ready? Away, away, away! Away! Captain, 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 captain.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. This is lofted deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ready? 180, return! Away, away, away!
2nd down, here's Nix again. Finds a man, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Hold on, set. Ready? 180, return.
Here's Nix to throw. This finds Franklin. And he's brought down at the line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Away, away, away! Away, away, away!
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anyone on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Captain, 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 captain. Joe.
Once more, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Down in 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Hold on, set. Ready? Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Bombers.
They're going to try to throw for it. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready? 180, return. Captain. Joe.
Nix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Bombers. Away!
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
28-yard attempt.
knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Walker on 1st down. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
They'll run. First gives is at Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Reload! Roll! Smash!
They send a tight end in motion.
Bronco switch!
On 3rd down, Walker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get...
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now lead by 10. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. More from Mile High in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hold on, son.
Nick's looking to throw. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Go. Ready?
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hold on, son. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connecting on the slant. instead of pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Firing one deep for the end zone. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Offensive line fast. Milrow with it on 1st. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender has it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
70 Lions. 70.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Barner's got it. It's complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on.
First down, Seahawks.
Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
Broncos 17. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. It's everything he has under this one. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Nix from the gun. On the move, headed right. That's intercepted near the sideline. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there, watching their opponents celebrate the end zone.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Olay. Ready. Olay. Bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep here. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
He's got a man marked. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Next to throw again. And he's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give them 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Olay. Almost set. Ready.
They'll throw again. Nix. He's got another one. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great to a nice route catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Almost set. Bombers. Ready. 180. Return. Captain.
From the red zone now. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception. interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. Past the 45. The 40. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Next off the play action. He's going to try another deep one here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Bombers. Captain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. He connects downfield. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down. From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try. They give it to the back of his own lead. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
The score is Seahawks 42, Broncos 23.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Ready. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Hey, Pat. Panther 60. Panther 60. Top low 18. 79 Broncos.
Milroe from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent. It's just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Kevin Pirates!
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
49. Broncos 23. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Ready. Joe.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Olay.
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Once more, it's Nix. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. New York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to a 19-point deficit. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They go with Walker here. No one's around him. He's got space. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This play goes for 36. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
2nd down. Walker's going to get it again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Seahawks have the football. Up a couple of scores to start the fourth quarter.
First down, Seahawks.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Motion the tight end over. Back to Walker on 1st. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This time it's a passing play. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Euro throwing on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to call himself. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here. They'll run with Charbonnet. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Joe, ready. 180.
Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Bombers.
Throwing here, Nix. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Hold on, set.
Here's Nix. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Nick Eman-Worry on the coverage.
Captain.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw here. 3rd down. Look at that power. Deep left side. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know know I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Eddie Jackson.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so...
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Pretty me, back to back. They gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, D-Lil. They tried to start up, too late, my finger was already on. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I. The 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch. In your feelings by the better get a grip. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking at your hip? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging